Welcome to the fiction
Future Fiction Factory.
You need to grab your coffee or daiquiri. We're gonna, as I said, welcome to the Future Fiction Factory.
Welcome to the Future Fiction Factory. How's everybody? My name's Ekello Harrod, and this is the place where you go to learn about all of the AI tools that can help you write, help you draw, help you create. And I am here to help you become the absolute best that you could possibly be. So what I want you to do, I want all of you to do me a favor right now, like and subscribe right here. This is what I want you to do.
Is to like and subscribe my narrative crew. And welcome to the Future Fiction Factory.
Fiction
Welcome
Factory.
to the Future Fiction Factory.
Welcome
to the Future Fiction Factory.
All right, everybody. My name's Ekello Harrod, and today we are going to be writing something completely new. How new do you say? I say so new that I have not come up with the idea yet. I think it's going to be something in space, a space station, maybe even a big space station around Earth. So maybe something like that, I think. I do not have this light on. There we go. Much more evenly lit. There I am. Hi, everybody. All right. So today, it's going to be a tight session today because we are leading into another live stream. My friend Kate, she does a live stream herself. So I'm going to let her have her 8 o'clock hour, and I'm going to take the 7 o'clock. At least this week. We'll see how it goes from that point on. Let's see. Default camera, rounded edges. Oh, look at that. I'm looking at a new way to, so I could just go with this, which means that when I switch to something like, I stopped sharing. And then, or I could do that, which I'm not mad at that idea at all. That's fun. That is fun. Okay, if anyone has any comments, we've already got comments. Heart killers early. Love the intro song. Thank you, Stacy. Good morning. Good morning. And Stacy, if you would like, you could jump on it. Heck, Hard Killers. I would love to have a chit chat with you online today. If you want to jump in. I know it's been, I've been a no-show for a while. Man, outlining with AI is a mirage. You can't just accept what it gives you. So I've been wrestling with it, form. I've been wrestling with it for some time now, trying to bend it to my will. You want to elaborate more on that? Because I'm pretty good at outlining. So, or using artificial intelligence. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let me actually present a screen. Where are you, Raptor? You know what? Before we go Raptor, we're going to go Rexy. Raptor and Rexy are cousins. They cousins. So Raptor is the public-facing software, and Rexy is the internal software for the Future Fiction Academy, which I am enrolled in. Okay. And right now, I just need to set up a project. We're going to go with Marcus the Wanderer. And we're just using Marcus the Wanderer because I needed a project to load. And so now that's loaded. And Rexy is ready. All right. So Rexy is completely ready to play with. And now also here is Raptor. So I've got Rexy and I've got Raptor. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put those two right next to each other. And you know what? And let me show you a couple of things here. So if you sign up for the Future Fiction Academy, which you don't have to, but if you do sign up for the Future Fiction Academy, it's $159 a month. But what do you get for that $159 a month? And I am pretty sure I have a link so that you can sign up for either Raptor or the Future Fiction Academy, all in the same link. So what do you get? You get all of these classes. Not just all of these classes, okay? And it's this 2% thing is deceiving. I have not just completed 2%. I take a lot of the classes live, so I don't have to actually watch a ton of these. But you could do all kinds of interesting things. Look at some of the names of these classes. Writing NSFW, methods of bringing NSFW content to your work. That's Descript and the Underlord. Audiobook and podcast with text to speech in 11 labs. I mean, really, we cover everything. Novel to screenplay, understanding screenplays, essential elements of a screenplay, a whole class on screenplay development. And I'm also going to probably be teaching doing some videos based on some of this information. So I'll do some of those in my Future Fiction Factory YouTube channel. And I will reteach small little portions of parts of these because I want you to see some of the value that you can get and how to make a book cover. Come on. Book series covers, a whole bunch of things on covers. Make a fine tune prerequisites, how you can make a fine tune. Fine tuning is a great tool, and it will help your writing improve. You just got to be able to apply it correctly and understand its limitations. And I want you to be able to do that by going to the class. Now, here's the kicker. The kicker is that, you know what? Let me see if I can change in my brand. There we go. And then move me right there. There we go. So the kicker to me is that all of these classes are on a 7-day trial. So if you wanted to, you could sign up in the link below for a 7-day trial and get all of these classes for 7 days at least. Why is Gracie running around like a kitten? I do not know. Okay, and this is the first day that I have. Oh, I should change that background. Can I change that background? Remove solo. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that background at some point. Edit layout, blah blah blah. Anyway, so what I want to do, right now is play around in Raptor, which is exactly what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna play around in Raptor, and we're going to create a new project. We're going to create a new project. Right here, project, new. We're going to name the project something. Space Station Adventure. Super chat. Speaking of which, I've been told that I do not tell people this enough. Oh, Hard Killers. It's one track minded. It outlines the story to one centric character. Everything else is background blur. And everyone else decorative. A limited affair. No extra POVs, no multi-plots, no complexity. Okay, so let's fix that for you, Hard Killers. Okay. I want to let's talk about an outline. So we're gonna create an outline right now, okay? I would like to create an outline that encompasses a story about a adventure on a space station. I would like to write a story about an adventure on a space station, and I would like it to have a unusual protagonist, maybe a child or a elderly person, something like that, something unusual. Can you help me with that? Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to change our response over here to long instead of very long. We're going to go long because I just don't want it to be too verbose. We're going to change it from mini, even though that's a really cheap way to do it. As a matter of fact, we're going to keep it on mini. Mini's great for hashing these sorts of things out. Okie dokie. And last but not least, I am ready. On the edge of the star-studded expanse hung the intergalactic research station Astray 7, a marvel of human ingenuity and a refuge for dreams among the cluster of distinguished scientists and astronauts who roam its luminous halls. There was one individual whose presence seemed both peculiar and extraordinary, an elderly woman named Ethel. Sporting a shock of silver hair, thick glasses, and an inexplicable twinkle in her eye, Ethel was the station's unofficial historian and caretaker of curiosities. Her days usually unfolded in the archives, cataloging the myriad of artifacts gathered from planets far beyond. But then night cloaked the station in a blanket of stars. Her spirit sparkled with mischief as tales of black hole phenomena or ancient civilizations wafted through the air. Ethel would often tell the younger crew members that adventure was not a matter of age, but of a heart that dared to explore. I'm liking the idea of this. One crisp galaxy evening, while the station oscillated with the chatter of research presentations and the hum of machinery, Ethel was busy concocting her latest plot, a scavenger hunt that would lead the crew across the station. That's not bad, a celebrated tradition she had revived for the first time in years, a bright flicker in the midst of a monotonous data analysis. The prize promised was a mysterious artifact that she had stumbled upon during her last excursion to the Outer Rim, a relic thought to possess an ancient power. As she sketched out the clues in her trademark cursive, a sudden shift in the station's stability jolted the comfort of routine. Alarms blared, a signal of imminent danger. Ethel's heart raced, not for herself, but for the adventure that lay ahead. This was the moment she had been waiting for, no longer simply a spectator of history. She would now step into the forefront, ready to unveil the mysteries of the universe, with or without a scavenger hunt to guide her. With quick resolve, she gathered her small pack and a eclectic mix of items from her past travels, all infused with memories and wisdom. Adventure doesn't knock twice, she chuckled softly to herself, sense of purpose igniting her every step as she made her way towards the control room, determined to rally her young companions and chart a course through the unexpected chaos that lay before them. That's pretty good. I like that a lot, but I want to flesh out some possible subplots that could go with this story. And also, what is the central issue that has happened to the space station? Okay, so uh bit of adventure useful as a push through sliding doors. One crisp galactic evening, she stretched out the cursive quick resolve small pack. Okay, we're gonna highlight this and make her bold so that we can get an idea, okay, of what I said to it as the first things. I'd like to create a. Can you help me with that? Okay, so what am I doing, Hard Killers? What am I doing? I am working deeply on the idea of the story and its subplots and all of those things. And then I will flesh out the characters that will appear in this story. And through this whole process, okay, through the entire process, what I'm doing, this is the trick. What I'm doing through this process is completing all of the aspects of the story so that when I create the outline reflects all of the subplots, the different characters, different character arcs, all of that stuff. And then you write the outline. So you write all of this stuff out, you feel out the story, you flesh the story out completely. Some people use specific methods, but I'd like to actually organically have a conversation about what the story is. So let's see what the story, how the story is unfolding. Let me zoom out. And you know what? I'm going to start up notes. I'm going to put notes over here and put Raptor right there. And then I'm going to move this like that. And let me take it off of Hard Killers. And all right. So what we're doing, okay, is we're trying to figure out this story completely. Not not trying to build we're not going to be building this ourselves. We're not building the outline ourselves. We are working through the story, and the story will be a direct and the outline will be a direct reflection of the story. So I think maybe what you might be doing is you're thinking about the outline as your thing that you want to create, and that's not really what you want to do. What you want to do is create all of the plots, all of the subplots, all of your characters, all of the synopsis, every single thing that you can think of about the story, and then apply all of that to your outline, and then validate your outline. And I think that will solve your problem. Stacy, you have any if you're still here, Stacy, do you have any additions to what I said, or do you dispute what I said, Stacy? Anyway, anybody have any other insights into outlining that can help hard killers? Give me a ping. Okay, and you know what I did not do? We're at 21 minutes. This is good. This is very good. Okay, we are in the pocket. Okay, let us continue playing around with the idea of the story. What else can we pull out of the story? So actually, let me read what we have here so far. Yeah, I made it bigger for y'all because the other way I just made it bigger for you. Okay, and now I can zoom in on this, and that can be significantly larger, which is awesome sauce. As Ethel hurried towards the control room, a sense of urgency propelled her forward. Her curiosity flickered in the back of her mind. Okay, listen up. So resolve solidified. This is a little annoying because it's actually trying to write the story right now. And right now, I don't want that. You misunderstand. I just want to flesh out the idea of the story. I do not want to actually write the story. So give me a breakdown of the synopsis as you see it right now. Now we'll see what it does. Okay. Let me turn this off. There we go. Title: Astra 7 Adventures. Setting: protagonist Ethel. Central conflict: a critical malfunction in the station's gravimetric stabilizers due to a particle anomaly threatens the stability. The malfunction causes unpredictable shifts in gravity and a potential collision with a rogue asteroid. A good old-fashioned oh crap story. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Sorry if I drank water in your ear. Subplots: the obsession of Dr. Grayson. Dr. Grayson, a highly ambitious scientist, is secretly conducting experiments on the artifact Ethel recently discovered. His dangerous pursuit of power and really concerns with the ethics of the experiment and the potential. Crew discourse: stress from the crisis breeds distrust amongst the crew. Ethel's initiative to revive a scavenger hunt as a unifying led to divisions in the crew with the that's interesting. The true nature of adventure. As Ethel embarks on her unexpected adventure in crisis management, she reflects on the importance of camaraderie and teamwork, emphasizing that every individual, regardless of age, has something valuable to contribute. This journey will challenge her to not just solve problems, but also to restore unity across members. Interesting. The race against time. Okay. So, central conflict is the stabilizers. Themes: the value of wisdom, strength of collaboration, blurred boundaries of ambition, notion that adventure can spring from unexpected scenarios. Conclusion: Ethel's journey culminates in a synergy of her cleverness, the crew's collective effort, and the accountability for the decisions made by regarding the artifact, leading to the resolution. Okay, we're gonna thumbs up this. And we're going to add to it. Okay. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay, we're going to bold that so that I know that I was talking. Okay, and full synopsis. Full synopsis. Please. All subplots included and be very detailed. No open ended plot holes. That's perfect right there. No open-ended plot holes. And highlight this while I'm thinking about it. Bold. And then what I'll do where I hurt is hit my thing. Okay, now let's have let's see here. And it wanted to did all of these. These drive me crazy, by the way. I don't know if anybody else is driving them crazy, but it does these markdown things and wants to output it as markdown, but it doesn't appear in here as markdown, which kind of is driving me a little crazy. If I'm being quite honest with you, I want it to just appear as markdown inside of this thing. Stacy, if you're still there, maybe you could pass it on. I mean, just let a brother, pass on a brother's little num num in the tom tom, all right? But let me check back with my peeps. No, that's amazing advice. Thank you. I I'm trying to get good at this, girl. Hard killers. I, in fact, made a prompt framework to deal with this and tested it and liked the result. But let's see. But that was last night, so I haven't had time to see what a book made with it looks like. But I'm hopeful. Okay. Hard killers. Let's click you up here. Wow, that's weird. It puts hard killers right in front of my face. Anyway, so think about this, hard killers. Maybe you shouldn't make a prompt / framework when you are initially trying to create your story. Maybe that should be from a more organic point of view. As a matter of fact, maybe the reason that the framework is acting weird, or you probably have to read through the entire prompt from beginning to end, or you could have somebody like 11 Labs or somebody like that do the dirty work for you, because if I'm being quite honest with you, sometimes it's better to listen to something, and you will pick up on the weirdest crap because you heard it as opposed to reading it yourself. So what I'm going to do is I already have. I'm going to put that there, and then I'm going to start up 11 Labs on my phone. Reader. And I'm going to start a new document, write text, go over to my Notes app, Notes, and create a new document. And, not create a new document. Find this document, share, meaning just copy this document. I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to drop it right into 11 Labs. And then we can listen to my British guy talk about this particular plot line. And does it sing to me? I have been known to listen to a explanation from 11 Labs and been completely and utterly bored by it, and then starting over. It's no shame. And that's one of the great things about AI and artificial intelligence, is that you have less of skin in the game. You have less skin in the game, and so you can throw away words if you need to. Don't say anything like that to Elizabeth, because she will literally freak out. But otherwise, because that woman cannot throw no words away, girl. She can't do it. See, she can't do it. So here's Astra 7 Adventures.
Title: Astria 7 Adventures. Setting: Astria 7, an intricately designed intergalactic research station that floats between shimmering constellations. The station hosts living quarters, laboratories overflowing with cutting-edge technology, and Ethel's cherished archive, a cozy nook cluttered with artifacts from various planets. Protagonist: Ethel, a spirited elderly woman with a relentless curiosity, embodies the idea that age doesn't define one's capability for adventure. With her silver hair and thick glasses, she possesses an impressive intellect and an even more impressive heart, always seeking to inspire younger crew members to look beyond their immediate challenges. Central conflict: a catastrophic
She's not just a word banger, she's a word hoarder.
7's
She
gravimetric
hoards.
stabilizers, triggered by a sudden particle anomaly, threatens the station's stability. Space debris from a nearby asteroid field approaches, increasing the urgency as the station's gravity control becomes erratic, leading to alarming shifts that could jeopardize the lives of everyone aboard. The crew faces a race against time to diagnose the malfunction and restore stability before the asteroid field collides with them. Subplot 1. The Obsession of Dr. Grayson. Dr. Grayson, a brilliant yet reckless scientist, is on the brink of a groundbreaking discovery involving the ancient artifact Ethel brought back from her last excursion. He believes the relic holds powers that can revolutionize energy sources, but his obsessive pursuit...
Hey, does anybody else want the artifact to have direct correlation to I'd almost like to have the artifact be the reason that the asteroids are being drawn to the station, or maybe the artifact. It's got to be something with the experiments with the artifact, I think. That feels right to me. All right, so do you understand? You see what I'm doing, Heart Killers? I'm not, because I was that person. I am a framework guy, right? I built the Storycraft template. I built several other frameworks that do things like create chapter types and stuff like that. So say, all right, this is one of my biggest issues with hardcore locking down the way your story is going to be with a framework like that. What if through the process of figuring out the story, you end up taking a left turn? The framework won't allow you to do that initially because it's all happening. We will reference back to your first statement. I know I haven't been in the show in a while, man. Outlining with AI is a mirage. You can't just accept what it gives you. So I've been wrestling with it for some time now, trying to bend it to my will. I don't want you to bend it to your will. I don't want it to be a mirage. I want it to be something tangible. Stacy and I actually have had many discussions. Stacy and Elizabeth and Steph and all those people over at the Future Fiction Academy, we've had tons and tons of discussions about bending the AI to your will. And it's more judo than Cobb McGraw. Okay, it's Cobb McGraw is all about joint manipulation and breaking bones and disabling quickly, right? As opposed to judo, you grab people and you use their own momentum as the catalyst for winning the match, right? Think of AI like that. Don't try to hit it in the face. Try to manipulate it by using its own strengths against it so that it will do things that you want it to do. So if I were you, I'd stop with this whole idea of thinking that you need to make it do something. It's way more about you doing something, right? You specifically doing something to make the AI act correctly. That's why I'm spending so much time with this story, is because or fleshing out this story and the idea of the story, because specifically because the story, if you think of a story like a living thing, sometimes life surprises you. When you're writing these things and the framework has locked you down, you will go in there and you will just find crap. But if you flesh out the story completely, and look, I'm getting a little, oh, look who's here. Hello, y'all. Hello. See, I got it right this time, Miss Swift. And I wrote a song that's going to be appearing on my next album. That's based on a song that Miss Swift inspired me to write. I'll play it for you guys later. Me and her, the two of us have been. Look at her. She's that's my girl with her tee. That's funny, but I got distracted because Miss Swift is here. But look, here's I see your point. This is Hard Killers. I see your point. It seems to me as a writer needs to trade in my shorts for some pants. You got that right. You need to trade in some shorts for some pants. All right, everybody. We're at 41 minutes. 41 minutes. And we got about 20 minutes left. Let's see if we can get this story a little more fleshed out. And good to see you, Miss Swift. Good to see you. Hey, Miss Swift, if you've haven't seen, we're all setting up to go to Author Nation. If you are interested, everyone, there's a. Let me see if I can find Author Nation. Author Nation, and I'll drop it in the chat. Not Auto Nation, Author Nation. Author Nation. There we go. Author Nation. There it is. I still have to purchase my tickets, which I'm going to do soon because Elizabeth did remind me tickets will probably at some point they're going to sell out, and then we're all going to not be able to go. So what I want you to do here in the chat is there we go. Oh, it went to my 3 different YouTube channels. And let me see here. Oh, taking it off of that. Let's see. YT, YouTube needs a raid function. A raid? What does that mean? And here is the. There we go. And there is your link. So just go to that link, and you don't even need that little thing on the end. You just go to authornation.live, and you will be able to sign up for that conference. It's like $500. It's in Las Vegas. It's in November. And I love being in Vegas in November because it's just like being in Vegas for CES. It's cooled down by then. The heat is not, what's our favorite AI word? Palpable. It's not palpable. All right, 15 minutes. Here we go. Let us get back to our subplot.
Suit blinds him to its potential dangers. As Ethel starts noticing irregularities in his behavior and suspicious experiments, she grows increasingly concerned about the consequences of his experiments. Throughout the plot, Ethel's attempts to confront him highlight the ethical dimensions of scientific exploration and the responsibility of such discoveries. As the critical moment arrives, where the artifact nearly causes a destabilizing surge in energy within the station, Ethel must rally the crew not just to save the station, but to stop Grayson from misusing the artifact, reigniting the debate of ambition versus ethics in science. Subplot 2, Crew Discord. Ethel's initiative to organize a scavenger hunt feels like a beacon of hope amidst chaos. However, as fears of disaster escalate, fractures appear within the crew. Some members become resentful of Ethel's leadership, seeing her nostalgic notions as distractions from more urgent tasks. Distrust and blame circulate as the crew grapples with their defenses against the impending catastrophe. Ethel's challenges to mediate this discord present an opportunity for character development, particularly with Luke and Mira. They initially see themselves as only followers, overwhelmed by the pressure, but through Ethel's wisdom and encouragement, they ultimately rise to show their strengths. Ethel facilitates a process where crew members share their fears and grievances, slowly rebuilding trust and understanding among them, even those who initially resisted her. Subplot 3: The True Nature of Adventure. As Ethel takes charge and begins to navigate the intricacies of stabilizing the malfunction, she draws on the adventure spirit she cherishes. She seeks to illuminate to her young companions that a meaningful journey does not always involve thrilling encounters with aliens or traversing unknown planets. Their real adventure lies in solving the crisis before them and discovering the power of collaboration. Through heartwarming interactions, Ethel shares anecdotes from her youth, emphasizing lessons learned in teamwork, resourcefulness, and contentment in each member's contribution. This subplot culminates when the crew collaboratively devises a multi-step plan to restore the gravimetric stabilizers, proving that adventure is as much about shared human experience as it is about the goal itself. Subplot 4: The Race Against Time. As the rogue asteroid field closes in on Astria 7, a ticking clock amplifies the urgency of their endeavors. Tension mounts as the crew must quickly mobilize and implement their repair plan. Each member is assigned a critical, time-sensitive task. Mira must recalibrate the stabilizers, while Luke gathers additional resources from storage. In parallel, alarms continue to blare as Ethel ensures communication lines are open, coordinating efforts and maintaining morale. The plans fluctuate as unforeseen complications arise, pressure buildups, equipment failures, and doubts among the younger crew members threaten to unravel their effort. The apex of this conflict peaks when a shift in gravitation throws a heavy object towards Ethel, who bravely becomes a symbol of practicality and tenacity, though the moment forces her to confront her own fears about aging. Conclusion: amidst intense collaboration, Ethel successfully leads the crew through this whirlwind, showcasing their collective strength, resolve, and ingenuity. When the gravimetric stabilizers are finally repaired and the asteroid passes narrowly by, Astria 7 is safe, but the journey leaves an indelible impact on all aboard. Ethel's legacy emerges not only through her wisdom in solving the crisis, but also in the lifelong lessons she imparts about unity, ethics in science, and the importance of adventure at any age. Dr. Grayson, confronted with the repercussions of his actions, learns humility and understanding, ultimately joining Ethel in her pursuit of responsible exploration. The aftermath sees the crew celebrating and reflecting on their shared adventure, their bonds deepened through the trials they faced. Ethel stands proudly amongst them, knowing that the real treasure was never the artifact she uncovered, but the collective spirit of adventure they discovered within themselves. A lesson that will echo throughout the next voyages into the cosmos.
Okay, so what I think should happen is I think y'all are going to be maybe a little upset with me, but I think Ethel should die. I think she should die at the end of this, and that is the legacy her legacy would be. And we have an undertone of she's so old. I mean, I'd call her that far in the future and an ancient lady. I'd say she's probably, let's say, 115 years old, something like that. That would be the equivalent of like an 80-year-old woman maybe 300-400 years in the future. And yeah, and she's pretty okay with dying if she has to, in order to save all these young people who have their entire lives to live. That should be definitely the idea that I think should happen. I like that idea a lot, actually. And let's change Alara to Maggie, because there are only so many names that a thing can think up, a artificial intelligence can think up. So let me check in on my people. Hey, looks like Jude is here too. I have multiple streams going right now, Miss Swift, and I will shut them all down at the same time. Actually, I'm streaming on Instagram, on Facebook, on X right now. I'm doing all of it. I'll have to think about Author Nation. I'm doing the Write MBA conference in March, traveling for Thanksgiving, so might not be able to swing all three. Well, Author Nation happens every year. And I plan on probably, I'm not speaking this year, but dag nabbit, I hope to build my reputation up and my publishing up to the point where they're going to want me to speak. So hopefully that'll happen. Let's see. Jude, that sounds like the real treasure is the friends you made along the way meme. Yes, it is. Let me see here. I'm too old to die. Oh, Ethel's saying I'm too old to die. I like that idea. Hard killers. Yeah. See, this is Jude. This is why I wanted to change it to her dying. So let's do that. Let's change it to her dying. I've got about 6 more minutes, and then we'll let you go over to Kate's. Let's see, what is Miss Swift saying? You might have to rename Maggie Smith unless the reference to the British actress is intentional. Oh, Dr. Maggie. Dr. Maggie Schultz. Schultz. I like Schultz. How about Schultz? I didn't even see that. So Maggie Schultz and Zara, Captain Zara. That should be changed to Captain I should put Alara because they love to put Alara too. Let's go with Jude, because y'all are always my. You know what I used to do? I used to when I would write, I would think of the actors that I would be in a show with, and I would use those actors as my basis for each one of those characters. So I've got all of these characters based on these people that I really know. So we're gonna say Jude. Jude. I don't want to put Duval because that is actually Jude's name. Hey, Jude. That's funny. You two are so funny. You two are so funny. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Jude, what? Let's call her. Oh, I know what to call her. It just occurred to me. Jude Swift. Blake Grayson, Dr. Rufus. Dr. Rufus Grayson. Mira should be, or Myra should be actually Myra. Ethel Higginbotham. Higginbottom. I might have to change that. Higginbottom or Higgins Bottom. That seems like a good name. Myra, Luke, Jude Swift, Sergeant Blake, Schultz, Felix, Pavardi. I like that. Jasper, Tessa, and Marco. Okay, we have got almost everybody, and we're going to save this project. And now I can take all of this information right here, right? And highlight all of that. Cut it. Create a new document. Paste it. And cut. Paste. Paste. Oh. Paste. There we go. That was weird. Why didn't that work? All right. And now we have our main characters. We have our plot, but you know what? I'm not going to create a new document for the plot because I need to add in the fact that Ethel dies at the end. All right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my hour. I hope that you all enjoyed this. Well, let's see here. Let's see. Let's check it, everybody. Jude, I feel honored. You shouldn't feel honored. You just got a great name. And Miss Swift giving a little smile because I used both of their names. I know you are about to go, so thanks for your lesson and advice. Oh, you are quite welcome, Heart Killers. Oh, this is the thing. Tomorrow, I have a live stream tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. So definitely check out my live stream, okay? And someone told me that I need to tell y'all that I am accepting super chats and all of that stuff. They were like, why don't you tell anybody this stuff? But I'm telling you at the end of the stream and all of that. so that you don't feel obligated to just throw money at me or anything. All right, everyone. I will talk to all of you soon. And I will see you all tomorrow morning. I'll have a whole thing set up and you can just join me tomorrow morning. And I will see you all in the next video. Talk to you all soon. Have a very good day. Bye. Oh, and put it on me and take it off of Miss Swift. And well, and Miss Swift says, thanks and bye. And I say to all of you, thank you and goodbye.